Okay, so are we back?
Yes, we're live.
Yeah, update up there. So I'm not looking at that. All right, so I'm gonna have to monitor. Yeah, sorry about that. We got
so are we
content.
back?
Yes, we're live.
Oh my God,
Sorry. Dude,
we got a lot of buttons going on
there's,
right
There's a
now.
lot of buttons to press.
Okay.
But this is ridiculous. in my
Facebook is
opinion.
working. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I think Facebook was working throughout that whole ordeal. So you saw a little bit of the behind the scenes nonsense. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, Vice stinks. Yeah, I guess they content ID'd that little piece, the little what was that? 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. So YouTube took down our stream. Okay, whatever. I don't care. So
Yeah, that's...
anyway, I saw where it was going. Yeah, yada yada.
All right,
Okay.
Yeah, that is ridiculous, though. So much
What
for
else we
freedom
got?
of speech, man. That is in journalism, like, dude.
It's probably owned by Viacom, more than likely.
Okay.
Okay, so
Focus on what you're doing.
I am focusing. All right, so what is happening? Okay, here we go.
Going back. Oh, God. All right, so...
What's going on now? Get rid of that up there, because what's the third one you got?
Well, it is a video from... Okay, see, the mic is just being abandoned here. It's a video from a esports player from the FaZe team. Okay, so FaZe is like a really big esports content creation thing. It's a 24-minute video with a clickbait thumbnail saying that there's a ghost in his house. I don't know if it's safe to play because I don't know if they copyright their
I'm not
vids.
even messing with it.
Although
No,
it's
I'm not
pretty
even.
entertaining, and the house is really big, so they make a lot of money on those FaZe contracts. Let me just tell you.
Yeah, let's not. I'm not. I don't even want to
I'm
mess.
very
with it.
disappointed, and I don't want to hear ever again people saying that Twitch's copyright rules are ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. That I got banned on the spot for that. Thanks,
That's pretty
Vice.
crazy. That's pretty crazy.
I am. I'm
whatever.
very disappointed. I didn't know that. How that never happens. Like. You gotta like test the video out on a dummy stream before you go live to make sure it doesn't get copyrighted. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it should say like content ID or something.
well, it did. It did say when I went to studio, it said, "We've detected copyrighted content in your stream. Your stream may be blocked."
That's all right. We'll just cut it up later. All
Yeah.
right, whatever. That's fine. So, well, that's out. All right. So, who all is here now? Like that messed up my whole flow.
Oh my
I'm
god!
trying to get- Come on, man.
I didn't mean to do that. Hold on a second. I'm going back. I'm going.
Clearly
back.
messed up Dom's whole flow too.
Yeah. Well, I had a lot of windows open. That's because they do them on Twitch, Rachel.
What is this?
There's an ad. There's an ad. You can't block the ad with a Chromecast. So we're brought to you by Invisalign and Sour Patch Kids.
Come on, man.
What? Okay.
Enough.
I'm trying to. It's working. Chill. All right, it's working. There you go. You're live. You're still live. You've been
I know
live the
I'm
whole
still
time.
live. I mean, we had like commercials on in the background. What's wrong? Everybody cool?
I'm totally.
Everybody cool? All right. Anyway,
Why don't you just focus on energy, stuff like that? Because obviously we're gonna get blocked by the videos. I don't know. What
I'm not doing any more videos. That was it.
Okay.
Ay, 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 ay. Well, it's our first day back. There's going to be a hiccup or two. There's got to be. Right? So. Okay, so. Ooh, getting hot in here. What are you doing?
I'm tuning in to see. Go ahead.
Well, I'm trying to catch my rhythm back. Thank you. Hey, Rocio. All right. All right, so. Hey, Thank you. All right, so. Yeah, are we going live on Wednesday now? Yeah, for now, yes, because it's the only day that my schedule allows for it. So, All right, so let's see here. Happy to say, JD. All right, I'm happy to say I'm no longer a rudderless ship in a sea of no land. I've built my rudder and I'm fighting my way. No, I didn't do anything, JD. I didn't do anything, man. You know, that's all you, bud. That's all you, man. Just keep doing the right thing, man. Keep praying and keep moving forward, man. That's all you could do. That's all any of us could do, right? So, yeah. So let's see here. All right. So let me see what I could get. That was fun. I think the first video was kind of fun. Trying to get back on.
I thought it was great. I thought it was great to have the discussion.
Good content.
Rachel says. Rachel has a comment.
Let's see here. All right, so Rachel's asking, so do I think that that the one psychic was truly protected after her oils, or do I think she was still open to invite anything when she invited spirits in? You know, I am going to assume positive intent there because the whole thing was edited. The whole thing was cut up. So I'm going to assume that she did all her prayers of protection the way that that she should, the way that she feels comfortable. I'm not going to comment on that because I don't know. You know what I mean? I can only go by what I know. I just know that there was a whole lot of theater involved in that. And maybe that's the thing I'm missing. Maybe I need some little jazz hands, you know what I'm saying? with my readings. But look, I feel like the messages should be the most important thing when doing a reading. And so that's what I focus on. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's see here. Oh, we love her too, JD. We love her too, man. She is sorely missed, for sure. Okay. All right, let me tune in because I really feel like the energy is built in here. You smell that?
No, I just smell French fries.
Oh,
What do you smell?
cigarettes.
I'm too far away. Jackie just popped in.
Hey, Jackie, what's up? What's up? Yeah, first night back, so we tried a little something different and just now starting to get down to business here, so. Man, I got that strong whiff of cigarettes, man. Same
Again?
whiff that I had yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. This is a male coming through. With an H name, Henry or Herbert. Older male coming through. Strong gust of cigarettes with him. Strong gust of cigarettes. Cigarette smell.
I smell it now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Right.
super strong. It's super strong.
Yeah. older male, H name, Herbert or Henry, coming through. I feel like past of like something with the chest, either like a heart attack or something along those lines.
Wow, it's super, super strong.
Yeah, man. I know. And you know, my sense of smell is terrible.
Yeah, you're deep in the smell.
Nose blind.
Totally. So as Justin is getting this person to
Thank
come
you.
in, he's coming and coming forward. What he is doing is he is actually just
So these things make
communicating
sense
with them.
for you. Speak up. Okay? 'Cause
But don't give out.
yeah, don't give out. Just say it makes sense, and we'll move on. And I'll try to get more, right? So, because I don't want you like giving everything away, because it kind of takes some of the oomph out of it if you do that, you know. But if it makes sense, definitely speak up. Yeah, it's almost like you just gradually like the passing is just like a gradual fade away, right? And so I don't know. It's the first time I'm seeing that imagery is like a gradual fade away. So like if I'm interpreting here, okay, because it feels like a long sickness of a downhill type of thing is dragged out, if you will, and then eventually passed. Ultimate cause was heart giving out, essentially. And he's showing me gardening. He's showing me gardening, like in a yard, hands and knees with a trowel, digging little holes. Is showing me a little die-cast car, like a Matchbox car or a Hot Wheels car. I'm gonna say Matchbox, because I got corrected. Like there's some sort of significance with the little Matchbox cars. Yeah, JD. No, the name is spot on because you know how I am with names. It's like an H name, a male H name, it's either Herbert or Henry. It's an H name. So, I feel like the person that he's coming through spent a lot of time with him on, for lack of a better word, his deathbed, towards the end. Spent a lot of time, this is how I'll phrase it. Spent a lot of time with him towards the end. Talking to him, telling stories, this is what happened today, blah, 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 blah. Never really knowing whether the information was getting through or not. And that it was. And so I don't, the only kind of, because this feels like an extended stay of time, an extended amount of time that this was happening was, so whether it was hospice, throughout hospice, I see he's making me feel like a person was sitting like, if I in his shoes, I'm more, what he's feeling is like their energy is right here talking to me, but I can't look over. I'm just too weak to look over, but I'm there, and I hear everything. I'm asking for something that's going to help differentiate this and set this apart for the person that it's for. Okay. All right, so what I'm about, the information that he's given me, I'm really hoping is going to be the differentiator, because I'm hoping that this would only be a one. I'm really hoping that this would be a unique a unique story. So what he's telling me, what he's showing me, is laying in a hospice towards the end, and is just it feels like a couple of days before he crossed. And it's a heartbreaking story of, I don't know if it really feels like a father-daughter relationship. Okay? And the fact that you were having a conversation with him, but he wasn't replying and talking with him, but you bared your soul in feeling like he never loved you, and that, all you wanted was for him to tell you that he was proud of you. And you really hoped that he was, and that he did, and that, essentially along those lines. And it's just this cleansing of the hurts that you were holding on to for so many years. And he's wanting to let you know that he was there, he was present, he heard it all, because you weren't sure. And it was difficult to sit through, because it was never in his intention to make you feel that way. And but you released him of the guilt when you said that it was okay, and you forgive. Whether you meant it or not is what he's saying. Whether you meant it or not is another thing, but at the moment it definitely felt that way. The key message is that he did love you. He did care. probably wasn't so good at showing it, and it destroyed him hearing it. Those are the words I'm hearing. It's like, but that was immediately lifted with the forgiveness.
Are you connected to anybody?
I'm trying to connect. I'm waiting. I've got an idea,
Yeah,
but I'm waiting on a
seatbelt.
confirmation. Yeah, I'm waiting for the seatbelt to go click. And I'm thinking that conversation should be enough to do it. I'm just worried
So-
that if there was more than one.
Imus her father's name is Herbert. Mm-hmm. But you're feeling.
With that conversation, I just need somebody to verify it. Just somebody to say makes sense. And we'll leave it at that. And I
It's
can move forward.
extremely important to verify the spirit's comment, their message to you, because it takes a lot of energy for them to come through to you. And
Dude,
it is
I know
only
that
through
it's-
love that they come through to you.
Hey,
Only
Michelle.
through love. And you have to be open to it. And when you're not open to it, and I'm just saying this is broad and general for everybody, that you're missing out. There's so many people who miss
And
out on that.
here's the thing: is that he gave a whole lot for that one thing, for it to go click. I'm like, wait, that's not is that the message? Like, I don't know. So, if this is, I figured as much. Is this too difficult for you to do live like this? Because I feel like it might be. I don't know. But if you're cool with me carrying on, I will keep going. So I've got them.
This room is normally hot, and it's very cool.
Yeah, I feel like it's like.
I appreciate the lowering of the temperature, by the way. Because I'm with you. All right. Hey, Christy. Okay.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Christy. Yes, carry on.
He's also wanting to thank you for all the years of... God, there's no easy way.
Yes, Maria, the message is from Herbert.
Yeah, and it's for Ima. Okay. He's showing... He's also... Yeah. And he is also... There were times that you helped, and I don't know if this was like illness due to medication, or I really feel like it's in younger days. He's wanting to say thank you to somebody for help. Like, I don't know if there was drinking involved, but it does definitely feel like there's some other. How do I say? Yeah, it almost like if somebody was drinking a lot, and kind of helping them through that.
Sober up.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Again, it's one of those things where this is a guy who never apologized. Here's a guy who never asked for forgiveness. Here's a guy who never said thank you. Just kind of a gruff kind of guy, but very much inside his own head due to his upbringing. You know that, though. And he's saying not an excuse, but a reason. You realize there are many mistakes in life. We all make lots and lots of mistakes. But wants to thank you for being a good person in the offering of forgiveness. Okay? That your good heart, he takes no credit for because he doesn't know where it came from. Like you're that way in spite of him. And he's ever so proud. Ever so proud. And he started seeing the light, you know? And key thing for you to know is that glimmer of hope at the end that you saw has continued on the other side, and learning and introspecting and looking back on life and the things that you've gotten wrong. He's seeing this as an opportunity to come through to let you know that, yeah, he recognizes it, and to validate you, to validate your feelings, to validate these things that you keep bottled up, that you don't tell anybody because, you know, what's the point? But he sees it and, you know, is very sorry that that he wasn't what you needed. Didn't love you in the way that you needed it. It's a tough thing. That's a tough thing for me to have to say. Okay? But it's the message that's coming through. And okay. No. I'm fine. I'm sitting comfortably, okay? You can hear me okay, right? Okay. All right, fine. Good. This is one of those things where what? This is one of those things where it's I'm gonna try to run and gun through this, okay? And please understand that I'm feeling what he's really impressing feelings upon me, and it's tough. It's tough. He wants to let you know that that he was there for the young man who came back up. He was there to meet him. I see. For the young man who came back up. And you know what I mean.
Did you see that?
And he's okay. They're there together. Yeah. Yeah. I know you often wonder about what he's showing me. And all of your prayers are heard. All of your prayers are heard, Ima. Okay? So, Ima, this is tough for me because I am feeling a mix of energy from you, from that time, and the loss of a child is something I can't even fathom. And the energy from the other side is all very overwhelming. Trying to make sense of it, but there's so much coming through. The important thing for you to know is that that the love is there. Okay. And he saw this as an opportunity to come through to validate a few things for you. To let you know that really he's been working on himself and trying to get better and grow as a soul. And to be there for you now in spirit in those tougher times for you that nobody sees, that you don't let anybody see. Okay. So, but yeah, that's it. When you feel the cool gusts come through the house, that's him, by the way.
I felt it pull back.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Yeah,
It just.
it's pulling back. He like unloaded all of this on me and kind of pulled back. He came out the gate hot, and so yeah, that's that one. All right. Obviously, look, it's very important for you to know that anytime any soul comes through, any spirit comes through for you, they're coming out of love, right? Because it takes a tremendous amount of energy for them to do that. It takes a tremendous amount of energy for them to kind of lower that energy level to make that contact. I have to raise mine. We meet in the middle somewhere and deliver that message, okay? And so they only come through out of love, and that's he saw this as an opportunity to do that, and he took it. All right, so thank you for being open, though, Ima. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate how long that you have been with us. And thank you. I saw them. Yeah. No, it's my pleasure. Okay. Huh. Jackie. Yeah, I'll get with you.
Right there.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Okay.
I saw that. I just can't. I
No,
can't
I know.
disconnect.
I know you can.
Until-
I just wanted you to acknowledge it.
No. And I saw it, and I'll get with you, Jackie. Okay. As soon as we're done here, I'll hit you up. Yeah. Okay. I need a minute. Go ahead, boo.
Go
Help
ahead
me
and
out.
do what?
I don't know. Do your thing. Kind of. MC for me here a little bit.
You know, I don't know what to do anymore because I don't do it.
All right,
Actually,
so-
no. That was a beautiful reading.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a
it's-
few director's critiques, but you
Of
know,
course you do.
it's okay.
You could give those off camera. Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
why I'm off camera. But I'm a. He would be
Well,
the last
isn't that
person-
you know that isn't that
That
isn't that
is
interesting?
the
That
moral
is
of that's
how it works.
The beautiful thing of readings is that he would be the last person. How many times does everybody say that?
happens,
They
man.
get it's that ambush reading.
Well, the thing is, right, is that one of the key things that you don't really hear anybody say is that you've got, like, look, everybody knows that they want to hear from a specific person, right? And the problem is that if you go into it with just that mindset of that one person that you're looking to hear from, you close yourself off to the possibility of others. That's why so many times you'll see people being like, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. The reason,
God.
I know, the reason is that they're focused on one person coming through. And look, real psychic media, you can't control who comes through. You can't.
No, you can't.
It's
It's
whoever comes
whoever's
through.
open. And it's very important for everybody who's on here to be extremely open. If you want to hear from somebody, then you've got to let them know. But sometimes it isn't easy for them to come through. Sometimes they've got work to do on the other side.
Sometimes.
And sometimes it's the truth.
And that's kind of what Ima's loved one was coming through is saying is that he's still been working on
Right.
himself, realizing the things that they did wrong. You know what I
And
mean?
it's important to know that the soul evolves on the other side.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
I know that
is
because
the
of my
grace
own
God, man.
brother.
Yeah, it's the grace of God, dude.
It is the grace of God.
You know? So, yeah. All right.
God
well,
gives grace.
it was a
even
heavy
on
one,
the
Maria.
other side.
Thank you for recognizing
Yeah.
that. I appreciate it.
How is Gio and Dom doing? Well, Gio right
Gio
now is
is-
obsessed with everything that involves
Classic TV.
classic TV. Every day it's Gunsmoke, Bonanza,
Yeah.
Wagon Train. Right now it's Hogan freaking Heroes. It's
Ay.
he's got me hooked on the Waltons. I don't know which way is up or down. I you know.
Crazy, man.
He
Crazy
missed
stuff.
the emergency broadcast system because we have weather, tornadoes. Again, thank you, my psychic medium over here. Always. He's the elemental of nature, I swear.
Yeah, you
he
know.
always
Gotta
gets it
keep an eye on
right.
it. Got to keep an eye on it.
Oh, Gio is, I'm telling you, he was
man.
William Fox in a past life.
Yeah.
He is he owned 20th Century Fox.
Something.
He did. In a past life, he did. He is all Hollywood. He knows everything about the movie studios. He watches MASH religiously every night. Sits in front of the TV like we did back in the
weird,
old
man.
days. And I had to tell him, stay back from the TV because he's too close. And I mean, he knows everything. He knows where they were filmed, the locations, what studios.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's insane. So, he's cyclical, in his
Right now, it's
it's all about old
Classic
TV,
TV.
classic TV right now
yeah.
and recording them.
All right.
So
Okay.
anyway,
Well,
and then the other one, my curly top, is growing up and
quickly.
too quickly.
All right. So, all right. Well, I'm recovering.
Are you recovering? Yeah.
Yeah, man. First one out the gate.
I know.
Coming back.
I don't know why that microphone is down so far because you need
Because
to really sit
it
out.
picks up
It's fine,
a
it's
wide.
I know,
Trust me.
but I just want your posture to be up and energy.
Well, you don't have to lean down at it because you actually pointing forwards and not pointing at the
Right.
microphone is avoiding plosives. It's good mic technique.
Right.
So what I was doing is fine. Is what you're telling me.
Yes, right there is good.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. But you're always like this and not looking into the camera.
That's because. All right. I'll work on it.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it
Speaking
does.
of mic technique, you gotta stop moving.
Well, because I know you turned up the gain on this, so I'm not used to it. I'm on a handheld mic,
Ay.
because can't use the fancy mics. We did get new microphones, everybody.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one noticed. I'm disappointed.
Oh, we can return
cares.
them. Well, we'll have Santa
Oh, stop
return
it.
them. I'm kidding. The Great Resignation
Okay.
is happening. I'm submitting my 2 weeks notice. You can start now.
That's great.
You're going nowhere.
All right.
All right.
Toodaloo.
So-
Ta.
Okay. So, anybody got questions? Questions? Q&A section. Q&A portion. Yeah, that's what we need. We need a
I know the audio sounds great. Dominic has been waiting for this forever.
yes. Yeah. I mean, he's got
Tons of lives with his
We've
brother.
got Oklahoma moments. Play your Oklahoma moments.
Yeah, do your Oklahoma moment.
I don't have that turned on right now.
Oh yeah, we don't want to mess that up. I got a question. Number one, how dare you?
Right. Hey, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
Hey, welcome back.
Susan, how
So,
are you doing?
Anytime.
Oh,
Right.
he's got his.
I gotta. You're not gonna hear it, unfortunately.
That's
I'll play it
okay.
Anyway.
It's Q&A. Sammy says would be a great idea.
Moment.
There you go. There's the Oklahoma moment.
Oklahoma moments.
Gotta
Bruh.
love it.
Those are the crazy moments that can only happen in Oklahoma. So that would be a good segment.
Yeah, that was supposed to be on another show that I was
Well,
doing
I'm
on the
taking it
side.
now.
Hey, you can take it. Take the
Mine
ball
now.
and run.
I am. It's mine now.
I'll tell you.
So
you
if
know,
you guys find any crazy Oklahoma moments, send them on over to us, and we'll have
There's
the
tons of
Oklahoma.
just
moment.
moments,
Box.
period. Let's see
Right.
here. I have a question. When someone is a bad person, like a bad seed, they pass. What happens to them on the other side? So
Boy, that's a good question, but it's a complicated question.
very
because
complicated. There's no way to answer that.
There's no
because
way to
what
answer that
do you
'cause I'm not
deem as a
God.
bad person.
right, because look,
You've read
Forgiveness.
molesters
dude, there is
who've been in heaven, and you've read people who were behind glass that you were not allowed to speak to.
That's correct, because I only work from the light,
Right.
and that was the only way that I had only one encounter with something. Where I was doing a reading for someone,
And she was.
and I
she
see
was
the person as
She
clear
was like
as
a
day.
deer woman. She was a
Like
hooves. She
bad.
had hooves. That woman.
Here's
did.
how I'm going to answer this. I'm going to answer this with a story, okay? Because I cannot answer that because I am not God. I am not the judge. I have no say in anything. So what you deem as bad may not be that bad to me. So I'm not the ultimate judge of that. Okay. But what I can tell you is that I have read many things. Many people who have died in many ways. Okay. We had a guy that was burned to death in his wheelchair.
Yeah, and it was
Okay,
all because he
right?
was cutting people short.
On their deals.
On their
the
deals.
Dope deals, right? So right?
No, handyman. He was like in charge, and he had all these
I can't
guys.
remember the specifics, but what I do remember
Thunder.
I'm not the judge, right? So look, here's the thing.
Yep.
And they're on the other side. Suicides, I've read, they step out of their body. Almost all of them say the same. They turn around, they look, and they're like, "Oh my God, what did I do?"
Yeah.
Like all of the mental illness and cloudiness is gone.
Right.
Now, traditional religion is going to tell you that you're going to go to hell if you kill yourself. Well, not from my experience.
Be careful.
Yeah. Well, I'm just
But
saying. Well, let's stop.
We had the chick that the
here's
spirit
the thing.
fair, the Porcajaville lady, who forgive me. Oh God, old
you
habits
doing?
die hard. I'm sorry. We're back. You know, I got to get it off my chest. But she was a bitch. Okay, you know that. She was. Everybody at that freaking
She was.
spirit fair. Okay, they had to do a test on Justin.
Here come the
Okay.
judge. Here come the judge.
Okay, and they were like, oh, you know, in order for Justin to be able to read at this Vakak, the freaking spirit fair, like, he had to give free readings, basically, expend his freaking energy to all the other a-holes. Okay, one woman thought she was an alien, which she looked like one, but
I believed her.
I digress, okay?
I believed her.
But anyway, but that Porcajaville lady with the moo on, she was so closed down and pissed because everybody was buzzing about you. Because the people who ran the place were like, you were
Can you blame
scary
'em?
good. And she was pissed because
Yeah.
she wasn't the lead anymore.
Right.
And boy, her father came through and he molested her. Point blank. He was a molester. And
Hey, love
she
you,
was
JD, man. Have a good one.
closed off. He was apologizing. This man was apologizing for his sins because he crossed over, and that is the grace of God, that you get to repent your sins, even the worst of the worst.
Messed up, man.
Even though I think molesters, you know.
Yeah, well, that's why.
But we're not the
I mean,
judge.
Look,
We're not
I would
the
classify that as bad. I would.
That
but
are
here's the thing.
beyond that.
But yeah, no, I'm using her adjective, dude. Not
Right,
me.
that's bad.
So here's because you know what I would do to the guy.
Right.
I wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire.
Oh God, no.
You know what I mean?
You know how I feel about those assholes. Like,
And I'd prefer that it lasted as long as possible. Because
Right.
that's the dark side of me. You know, you don't hurt kids.
No,
Fuck that.
like you
But
know how I feel about
anyway.
the Catholic Church, those priests.
But
you know.
yeah. No, I get it. So
You know.
listen. Here, that's one side of the coin.
Good
right?
night, Michelle.
Again, I'm just going to tell you the story. She told the story. Now let me tell the story. So, and she'll interject because that's what she do.
I'm very descriptive.
Yes. So, you know, it's not just a chocolate bar. It's a nougaty chocolate bar. New girl. Come on, man. Oh, shut up. Anyway, so we've had that experience. We've had many experiences like that. Many readings. I've done so many. But I've only had one reading
We've
that,
had people
that
been
shook me
murdered
to my
who were
core.
gun runners.
Oh my god.
Oh, remember that one?
Are we going to...
That one was fantastic.
We're not talking about that. What's the
I
matter
mean,
with
we've
you?
just done a lot of murders. We've done a lot of. I mean, these are private readings, folks. Like
God.
these are not readings that have been on
Boo.
here.
Boo.
I just need you to know. All right, what?
Mind if I can I
I'm
finish?
trying to give her a base level of what
Dude, that's a base
is
level.
bad.
No, you're giving more. Here's the thing. So here's the thing. I've only had one reading where I wasn't allowed to connect. I could see the guy sitting there,
this
plain
story,
as
yeah.
day, just in a chair. It's like darkness all around. Like there's nothing. Just he's right there. It's like I'm looking through a window.
And it's like he's deaf.
And I'm like,
can't
yo,
hear.
hello. He can't see me. I'm like, man, what's going on? And
Well,
all of a sudden, I hear my spirit guy telling me, hey, nah, just leave it. And what do you mean? He's right there. I'm trying to do this reading, you know, and he's like, just stop. No. And I'm like, I could see he's right there, but he couldn't see me. It's like he was like behind glass. and I keep trying because I'm kind of thick, kind of hard headed, right?
Yeah,
And then
meanwhile,
all
when
of
he
a sudden,
told
I
me
just
the
feel
story,
this
I got it on
massive
the
presence
first.
behind me, telling me, "Leave it," and it shook me to my core. And I was just like, "I see him, but I can't."
No. Your spirit guide was like, he's not.
He's here, but he's not here.
here.
Right, and I didn't get that.
And you're like, what do you mean he's not
Because
here?
you have to understand, I only work from the
not
light.
here. And you were like,
And-
oh.
And not, when I do my prayers of protection, I make sure that's what a prayer of protection is for, is to protect you from darkness, to protect you from things that would do you harm or someone else, so that you're not misled, you're not deceived, right? And so that protection was kicking in, although I'm thick. I didn't get it. And I'm like, well, he's right there. What is he not here? And he's like, no, he's here, but he's not here. And I didn't get it until this bigger energy, which I could only describe as like a guardian angel, comes up behind me and says, stop. I mean, it was more of a
freaking
feeling.
Angel. What are you talking about? You know it was. You don't want to tell them, but you know it was.
What are you? What?
Okay, anyway, moving on. So then you had to tell this chick, okay, which, by the way, my friend Chuck and I, who's passed on, we have always speculated about her. But she was a liar.
Stop.
But you
it
had
doesn't
to-
matter.
you had to tell her-
You're doxing. Just stop.
Okay.
All right, it's not relevant.
Okay, well,
all of that is not relevant. That's
not
relevant to
relevant to me.
Roseanne, but it's not relevant to what I'm telling her here. What's relevant is that is the only time that I have been stopped from giving a reading on the other side. And so what I come away with is, my God, and I even asked,
Sure
oh God, what did he do? And even my spirit guide says to me, I don't know. It's above my pay grade.
And
when
let me
I
tell
came
you,
up
his
and I
spirit
talked
guide's
to
pretty
Roseanne.
high up.
Yeah. So I come up and I talked to Roseanne. It's like, what's wrong with you? She said all the color
He's
from
white
my
as
skin.
ghost.
I was like, white as a ghost.
Literally. Like a ghost.
Yeah.
And he's telling me the story. And he's like, he's not here. And I go, oh, he's in hell. Like, hello. Like, how long did it take you? And then he had
Pretty long
he
time.
was floundering, apparently, trying to tell this broad, hey, your father that you pine over like he's a boyfriend, I'm just telling you from what I know. You didn't know that. She does. She does.
I don't know what to do with this.
All
one.
right. She did. That's why Chuck brought her over for a reading, because we were trying to crack that riddle. Anyway, she was.
Ball.
Yeah, your ball. He's like saying, how am I going to tell her that her father... well, I can't make a connection. And she said, and Justin was like, this is you walked away. And she was happy as a friggin' clam. She thought it was the greatest thing now when she walked.
No, because that is confidential. You don't release certain
No, you didn't
details.
tell her that. You just said you
I know that.
couldn't
No,
make a connection.
but I know what you're going to say next, and I want you to stop right there.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Because
You
that's
forgot the rules.
there are rules.
You know the rules.
Confidentiality. Okay, so stop.
You know the rules.
And so do I.
Okay.
Okay.
I muted you, by the way.
Thank you.
You are now back on.
Okay.
Roll up, scroll back up to Ima's comments. Hi, Tracy.
Sorry about that. Anyway, so that
All right.
hopefully that answers your question in a roundabout way. So we can make that another piece. All right, cool. Spot on with everything. Thank you.
Ima says, Justin, you were spot on everything. Can't thank you enough. I have never asked to hear from my dad. I did see him after he passed. He came to me and told me everything would be okay.
That's good. Well, I'm glad to help. I really am. It's a good way to kind of get the ball rolling again.
You know, it's funny. I don't know if you're still on. It's funny because you popped into my thoughts the other day, like the day before yesterday. And then, I was like, I wonder if Ima will come on, and it's weird how like certain people will pop into my thoughts. I saw Natasha on earlier, but I couldn't say nothing because I'm on your freaking YouTube channel and you got Psychic Side Quest logged in on this Google, that stupid thing. Anyway, hi Tracy. Doll is a rebel. Yeah, I'm a rebel. Listen,
Yeah,
I
she
haven't
is.
spoken to anyone in months. I'm like a shut-in. I'm getting it off of my chest.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to get stuff off of your chest. Just save it up.
What are you talking about? You've spoken to Chief, Isabel.
You need
Yeah.
to shut your hole.
So
Ima, and that's the beautiful thing. You never thought you would get a reading. And let that be a testament to everybody out there who thinks they're never going to get a reading.
hey, man,
Do you
I
know
tell
how long
I can't
Ima
control who comes through.
has
Yeah.
been watching us? And a lot of
time.
a lot of you guys who come on here who watch us.
2018, like when we first started.
Yeah. A lot of people.
Was 2017 or 2018?
2018. Or I don't know.
2018.
Okay.
Okay. So,
A lot of people who've come on, they just say they like to they say, and I use quotation marks if you could see me, but you won't see me. But they say that they just like us to be on. It's comforting.
okay.
And you don't know that because you never read the comments. Because they go by quickly and
go
you're
by
so
quick.
focused in
Yeah.
your energy and your zone.
Absolutely. So,
I do want to let everyone know in America that Rick Astley is now in America. And this is important news.
YouTube Shorts. It's a YouTube short.
I just want to share that info because he is touring
No
with
one
New
cares.
Kids on the Block. And I am over the moon, but I won't be going.
No one cares. All right. Well,
Dinah says, I've been watching since the
that's
year
when
my
we
husband
started,
passed in
yeah.
2018. Yes, you have. Yes, I am a sister.
Nick Taub. What?
And New Kids on the Block. Come on.
Oh, God.
Ima says, yes, I just love to listen. Dinah, we appreciate your viewership.
Definitely. Definitely. All right. So,
Denise says, I've really, really missed you all.
aw.
Well, we
I
missed you
appreciate
too,
that.
Denise. We miss Tracy. We miss Sammy. We miss Ima. We miss Susan. We saw Susan on there.
I am hoping to free up some schedule to, my schedule a little bit more other than this
If I missed
weirdo.
anybody. If you guys are on here, and whether you're on YouTube, if you're on YouTube and you're new or you're just watching
Like,
and you've
comment,
already
subscribe.
subscribed to us and you hit the bell, make sure you hit the thumbs up. It's vitally
Yes.
important to the YouTube algorithm.
Correct.
Okay? Because there are lots of people
And hit
going
the bell.
live.
If you have subscribed, hit the bell
On-
so you get notifications when we go live.
Right. But if you're on Facebook, make
Or post.
sure that you check your notifications and hit the like if you haven't already on Facebook. Not just the like of the video, but like our freaking page because we're like really close to 1,000.
Yeah.
And it's taken us forever.
Yeah, I don't care.
But I would definitely watch on YouTube. It's a way better viewing experience.
It is a
Yes,
way
it is.
bery viewing experience.
All right. Well, you know
So,
what? There
There she
there's
is,
Natasha.
Natasha.
You talked
See,
her up.
because I saw her before, and
Mm.
I was gonna say something, but you were doing your thing. I don't know what it was, and
Nobody does.
I know I don't know if you weren't reading at the time, and
all
but
good.
I couldn't comment. I was like, going between these two phones and stuff.
Well,
And
hey, I
Giovanni's.
tell you what, man. I appreciate each and every last one of you guys.
I hope
for
you all
coming
are
back on.
well.
Yeah. man,
I know
absolutely.
it's been a long road traveled. The past 2 years
been
of
rough.
COVID. Now
been
we got
rough.
a terrible war over in, the Ukraine.
It's just Ukraine now. It's not the Ukraine anymore, remember?
Ukraine, whatever. How about those aliens,
Right.
Hey.
Ooh, now that's a video we'll check out next week is the video of the UFO sitting over the Black Sea getting shot at by the Russians. Like it ain't nothing. Pretty
I
sweet.
miss you too. I miss you too. Christy, all our Aussies. Yep.
Yep. Absolutely. All right.
Trace is in Portland. Everybody say prayers for Tracy's son. Kellyanne, hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I
man.
just want to say, yeah, and I don't know if Rachel's on. Rachel.
That's not a coincidence, your father clearly directed you to Facebook, and that was the urge. She doesn't even go on Facebook anymore. And she got the notification.
Yeah,
Bang.
I really don't go on Facebook either.
Yep.
I've been like,
Neither do I, man.
No.
The other day was like the first time, so. But yeah, it's cool, man. Yeah, I'm going to call it good.
wait,
there.
I was hold
What?
on. It's really good to hear you both. It's really good to hear you too.
Yeah, same, Jackie.
Rachel had a theory. I just want to say, Justin sent me that video of the alien being shot at by the Russians.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to find it.
Yeah. I hate all things aliens, but that's just me.
Well, that's just it, man. I don't think it's aliens at all. I think it's us.
I remember Rachel saying to me about, I don't know, it might have been about a year ago.
Although,
And she
earlier
said-
she said that the girl at the Spirit Fair said that she was an alien. I'm telling you, she was. I believed her.
Her head was
I read her,
pointy.
not physically, spiritually. Her energy, her spirit was foreign. It was not. No, dude, it was not human. It was like a soul of an extraterrestrial inhabiting a human. Like this time around, that's what she told me, and I was like, when I read her energy, I was like, that's weird. I believe you.
She was
And
wrong about my ring, though. Can I tell you?
She's an alien. She ain't a psychic.
What'd she say about the alien?
She may have
She was
said she
saying
was a
something
psychic,
about,
but she wasn't.
Ring is gonna disappear. Yada yada yada. Who cares?
She got
was
it backwards.
wrong.
No.
Doesn't
Hold up.
matter.
No, but
okay?
if you stop and
she
think
was
about
from
it-
Planet Nit Nit, as Daddy says all
Yeah,
the
the
time.
planet Nyet-Nyet.
Yeah.
So look, here's what happened. She may have had it backwards because in the Nyet-Nyet universe, finding is losing and losing is finding because we did find that gold ring.
Yeah, years later.
She didn't give you a time frame. She didn't give you
See,
a time.
that's the caveat. Okay, I'm going to say
Fair
fair
dinkum.
dinkum. Yeah. So let me tell you, Rachel. I know. Rachel said that she was like, "What if COVID is just a way for us, for everybody to like be prepared for the aliens?"
I thought of that.
And I
I've
remember
thought of
telling her,
But I don't discuss such thoughts with Roseanne. 'Cause she'd freak
11/11.
out.
Yes.
She'd freak out. Because, I was like, what if COVID was just like really just like an antibody that we have to get into our systems so that when the aliens land, we don't contract and like kill each other off with a virus. You see what I'm saying? It ran through my head for a minute, and I was like, that's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. That's when you start going on to like abovetopsecret.com and stuff. I don't do that. We're not going to do that.
Well,
'Cause now
here's
watch,
the
I'm
thing.
gonna get a knock on the door from
There
the
is
Secret
someone
Service.
on in our circle who not only predicted. I'm not going to call them out because I don't want to do that. But this is how good our psychic circle is, and we have only a very, very small 3-person. Well, no, more than that. Psychic circle. But this person predicted the Capitol. She saw the Capitol being
Rated.
raided. Mm-hmm. Okay.
6 months before it happened.
6 months before it happened. And then,
And 6 months before the war in Ukraine, she saw war breaking out.
yeah,
I was
she
like,
kept
"You're
saying
crazy."
wars were going to be happening
In Europe.
and I was like,
like,
the
"You're
war on
crazy."
mankind. That's what I kept telling her. The war on mankind, because
Hey,
I
Christy,
wasn't
have a good one.
allowing my mind
We're
to go
wrapping it up
there.
anyways. But yeah, and me too. I was
Good
like,
night,
"You're
Christy."
crazy." Nah. It never happened. Oh, well, I guess, Hey, look, I'm a psychic medium.
Hey,
I'm not
Rebecca,
like a
how are you
fortune teller.
doing?
All right.
Yeah, I know. But it's crazy, right? But hey, we dodged a bullet tonight with tornadoes. We did that thanks to my psychic medium over here, always putting that prayer protection around us.
It's war and peace.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
War in
Dummy.
peace. What are you, Nick? My God. By the
D
way,
and A.
I got to tell you, about why we've been away.
Sammy
I've
Ann
been
is the one who
watching
got him right.
The new
okay,
girl.
the one who's saying you can mention names. She's the one.
I love the new girl. If anybody's watched
Okay.
that, Sammy, she just got into Grey's Anatomy. She's like on season 15 or 16
Grey's
now.
Anatomy stinks. Grey's
you
Anatomy
always
is
had it-
nothing but
Miscellaneous
depressing music. Okay? That's all it is. It's just a platform for Warner Brothers or whoever makes it to push their record labels
Shondaland.
depressing, miscellaneous depressing music.
See, what else have we gotten into? I'm gonna say a little few comments. Of course, Schitt's Creek is always our fave. We always watch The Office. Always, Dom and I do. And what else? Oh, we watched all of the Nanny, which we love on HBO. What else do we watch? But we've been into New Girl, which is
New Girl's pretty
hysterical. Can I tell
Didn't
you?
think it would be, but it's
Like
pretty fun.
Zoe Deschanel is hysterical. That whole cast is amazing.
All right, well, we got to wrap this up because we're getting way off topic.
No, it's called Conversation of
You can
Top
conversate.
Ozark.
You go live.
Okay.
I got more work I got to do.
We watched a video.
No
What was
offense.
it? That Sinner with Bill Pullman. We watched. You know how Netflix kind of shows you like the thing. Like
Yeah,
the
that looked
trailer.
good, and then it was just like
We watched
yeah,
it. Had Justin Timberlake's wife in it, Jessica Biel in it.
Yeah.
We watched. Okay, we got to watch that. We watched season 1. Justin was
Netflix,
like,
man.
"What the?" Okay, he's immediately looking up the
I gotta look up
spoilers.
the spoilers.
We didn't need to watch it.
No,
and
yeah.
Ozark, I've heard
It's
good
one
things about
story
it.
that they drag out over 8 episodes.
I'm
good.
I'm a person who goes and reads the spoilers. Resident Alien. Oh, I've heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just want to say in conclusion.
Thank you. No offense to anybody. I would love to keep this going, but I got other stuff I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be gross.
Who's being gross? Oh,
I always
God.
read the
Can you
spoilers.
believe
I
this?
do too. And I don't like it when people say, no spoilers. Hey, guess what? They're dead. I just want to go there. It's like, F you and your spoilers. No spoilers.
Rosebud was a sled. You bastard.
I watch Citizen Kane
Yeah.
because I'm a
I've never
cinephile.
I never
I
seen it
watch
either.
Scarface because I'm
I
black.
saw the opening scene of.
That's from The Office, by the way.
Yeah, I saw the opening scene of what's Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
And it
Oh
was
my God,
like-
we watched like the
we were
first
like,
10
we're
minutes
gonna
of
watch
It's terrible.
this.
because it's profound. We were
We were
bored
like-
out of our
Like,
minds.
what
terrible.
is this? It's terrible.
It was terrible.
And how about that Johnny Depp trial, huh? Rachel's engrossed in it, which, Outer Range. I can't
All right.
get into that show that they're into. Rachel and Sammy are into that horse show. What's that show?
Yellowstone.
Heartland?
Heartland, yeah.
Well, they have it on Cozy, so I'm
Yeah.
not to see it on there, and I was bored.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
is
I'm just
this?
catching up with the ladies.
You know what's a banger?
I'm obsessed.
Is the
A
tax
banger.
relief helpline infomercial on Cozy? It's a banger.
I like Outer Range. What is that, Tracy? Oh, anybody see the John Wayne Gacy documentary on
What the hell is
I
going on here?
worked right by his house when I lived in Chicago. And the very first apartment that I lived on. They said his address, which of course,
you
when I
did,
lived in
Sammy.
Chicago,
Yes,
his
you
house
did.
was demolished already.
And I thought you were nuts. I didn't think you were nuts. I just thought dude, that's so. There's no way.
Who?
It would require a total breakdown of logic and.
What are you
and
talking about?
I'm not talking to you. You're talking to your people. I'm talking to Sammy. So anyway, like I was saying.
So there's a million comments going by.
Yeah.
Because
What?
Because now, dude,
Oh,
you need to
went back
just
the
you
message.
need
It
to
was
get back.
2020, I predicted the war.
Here's
from
the
Russia.
deal. Here's what you need.
But
to
you
do.
never said Russia.
Now, listen.
You saw.
Yes, she did. Yes,
She
she
did?
did. Fuck yeah, she did. And I was like, no way. That's crazy.
She never
talk.
said that to me. Then
And
she
told
said
me.
it to you because you're scary. You guys talk scary shit.
Yeah, we know. So, like, look, what you need to do is start up your little, what was that thing, that little side. If you want to talk TV, you got to start up the I Am So Profound channel.
No, because nobody
Yeah, yeah.
comments on my stuff.
Dude, what do you think
They're
is happening
commenting
right now?
Any encouragement
Fool.
or anything from me at this time? Justin, read her energy real quick.
Would you shut up?
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell into the mic, by the way. Rebecca, I know you're worried about there's some sort of business transaction you're worrying about, whether it's kind of going down, flattening out. It's going to turn around. It'll come back. Just be patient. Keep doing what you're doing. And things are going to work out. It'll be all right. It's going to be all right. September-ish, like the beginning of school time, is when things will start turning around. So just hang in there, man. That's what I'm getting. So.
Okay.
We good?
I'm
Okay.
I'm fine. I'm just I am just
Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification.
so to all those who have tuned in this evening.
Thank you.
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Want to go get Gio to say bye?
Yes.
Oh God, that means you have to get him dressed.
Well, he could just say by the door and not be on camera.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, because
go
what is
let
he
him know.
watching? Perry Mason.
Probably.
Perry Mason.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, I remember a time when you hummed that song nonstop too.
All right.
Hold on, I'll be right back to go get your son.
Perry Mason's a banger. So.
It's a banger. No doubt. All right.
Okay, yeah, I know. Sammy, they
Oh my
came
God,
in.
just.
Hold on, I'm giving the microphone back.
Tom.
Here.
Oh, okay. So.
Great spinning thing. You can look at that. See, look at that. They
Okay.
love you, Justin. They love you. Accept it. Feel the love. Feel the love.
I am, man. I'm basking in it.
You're basking in the glow.
Yeah, we had to turn off the projector. So we got a great deal on a projector. Okay, I just want to talk about it because it was amazing. It was
It was
like
an amazing deal,
it-
okay? It was the best
best
deal.
deal.
Best deal you'll ever have. It was phenomenal. They were great people. Gave us a great deal.
oh my god. Anyway, but I had to turn it off because Daddy, he's doing a reading, and then there's an ad for Warby Parker.
We told everybody.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh, tell him what show you're watching.
Carol.
Carol Burnett show.
Okay. So.
I want to see the burger.
He's eating his burger.
Oh, he's eating
Okay.
a burger.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, everybody. Thank you
Get
guys.
out.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
So, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe.
All right. Oh boy. Okay.
All right.
All right. We always got
That's
to
our
end this
cue.
on a.
On a Looney Tunes note, like, what's going on here?
Thank you for everybody for really. Oh my God. For tuning in, we
Okay.
really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you guys so much for
See
watching.
you next week.
See you next week. Bye bye.